Hello YouTubers, I know I look bloody terrible. The shadow just makes things worse, and doing that makes it even worse. So, I look a bit better like that? Whatever. I know the beard needs to come off, I just haven't got round to it yet. So, about this video, this is just the intro. I'm going to mention my fat belly, fat compared to how I used to be. I still haven't gained any weight on my wrists. Looking at my right wrist now, it's still really thin. Anyway, I'll put that part in and then I'll enter various parts like explaining things throughout the rest of this video. The main point of this video, going to a recording studio in Sunderland, the city of Sunderland. Unlike where I live, this is the town of South Shields, but most people know that already. Squirrel's just uploaded something. What was that? American reacts to UK mail from Lex Tex. I know Lex Tex. Good guy. Anyway. God, I remember mentioning that, and I remember him, even though I forgot what he was about, but I'll have to remind myself. Anyway, on with this video. No more than a 2-minute intro, 7 seconds to go. I'll explain things as the video goes. To the people that for about 25 years have been calling me a skinny little rat. Well, here's my belly. Fucking out. You call this fucking skinny? Of which I prefer the term thin, but does this look like a skinny person? Eh? Fucking hell, you idiots. I am seriously late. It's like 10:36, maybe 10:37 now. And I've just missed a metro. There's a new one pulling in now. But it's 17 metro stops. I highly doubt I'll make it there by 11 o'clock. Maybe about 12 or something by the time I get to that part of Sunderland. Here's the metro anyway. Going that way, I'm just walking the other way. Well, that was pretty cool. The bunker recording studio is just up that way. I did arrive there pretty late, but... Right, I know there was a big jump there from just getting onto the metro to suddenly, okay, I've been to this recording studio. So I'll explain right now what it was like when I arrived, got off the metro, somewhat got my whereabouts, what is it called? Not got my grounds, got my bearings, okay? So I was like, okay, I know what this metro station looks like. It's that shape, and that road is going that way. That's where I'm going. I need to quickly mention here though, that it wasn't 17 stops from South Shields interchange on the metro trainee stuff. It's only 15 stops because you can switch trains to go into Sunderland at the Pilo metro station. You don't have to go one further to Heworth, which I thought I might have needed to do because in my memory, Pilo metro station, you have to switch platforms which is like getting off the train and then walking something like 50 to 80 meters for the other platform, like on the other side. Anyway, it worked. Just switching trains, or switching metros, whatever, at the Pilo metro station. It was nice how my next train showed up. Well, it was already there, really. It was actually already there, so I got off the train straight on to the next one to go south into Sunderland. I really do hope that these video parts are in order and making sense. It is exactly as it shows on Google Maps or Google Earth on the internet and stuff, whatever. So, when I arrived, I kept looking up, like above the door, it shows the bunker. I'm like, okay, just to make sure, because of my overactive imagination and all sorts of shit going on with my brain, I kept looking up. Third or fourth time, I was like, it's definitely this. The door was open, so I walk in. Everything is black. The floor, the walls, the ceiling, I think. And it's just a straight corridor up to the reception area where there's a little desk and there was a guy sitting there. I don't know if I can even say his name, but I know it. So he was really helpful anyway, and I just signed in, and as late as I was, he guided me up to the room, which is like where it's all recorded and stuff. It's the same room, also completely black. It's not dark, kind of dark, but you can see people. Okay, it's like there's light in there. And you can see the soundproofing stuff, like the boards and stuff up on the walls, and the stage with the drum kit and Marshall, and it'll come to me later what other amp was up there. I was like, oh, I can't fucking wait to get on that stage and play stuff. As I was trying to catch up with, like I just wanted to fill everything in and then get on to, I don't want to call these things bongos, but these jibba jabba, like, we were doing rhythm things on these. They're not bongos, there's a certain name for it which I can't remember. But anyway, I filled these forms in as quickly as possible, which is unlike me. Once I filled them in to the best of my ability, then I had a quick read through. It's like, okay, that's the best info I can provide, like next of kin and stuff like that, but I couldn't think of a next of kin person to put in. But anyway, I didn't even mention my migraine issues and my anxiety issues. I just wanted to catch up as quick as possible. I know it's a bad thing, but it's just how I did it, okay? I wanted to catch up and I wanted to play these drum things, and I know I was being watched to like analyse the rhythm and the best part for me in a band. It's the same room that these professional recordings are done in. So we were all sat around, like, one side, a few chairs, on the back of the room, a few chairs, and where I was sat by the door, a few chairs this way, or that way. That bit is dedicated to the staff at the bunker. They fucking rock. So that's what I meant to say. Like, it's just, that's so many parts for this video. I'm really lost right now. Right then, as I showed up late to this hour-and-a-half session, I can't believe how cool it was there. It was a great experience. So, I'll show you actually. I was given a notepad, like sticky notes, and up on the whiteboard on the stage in that black walled room is like everything is black in there, but you can still see people. Like I said before, I guess it's, you can see people. Anyway, it was up on this whiteboard thing, things that I need to write down, and there were 3 things. The 3 things were, I can't remember the bloody third, but the first was your name. The second is your favourite band. Obviously, I thought about this, even though I know what my favourite band is, AFI, A Fire Inside. And I just thought, well, people won't understand. Like, they probably haven't heard of AFI, and they don't know how varied this band is. And I have issues talking about AFI because they are so complex and different bands and different styles, different sounds. So I just wrote /punk. And the third thing was, I can't remember, so whatever. So once I'd wrote that down and handed my note to one of the people that work there, one of like the tutors really on this music course, so it was already being read out, like other people's input, what they had wrote on these post-it note things, okay? And I didn't know anybody there. I'm certainly getting to know them now, which is bloody awesome. So, obviously, these notes were shuffled up a bit. So, as I was like a late comer, as I was late to this, you know, one of the people working there, God, I can't mention names, but anyway, he said, it's like, everybody's pointing out who they think wrote these notes, okay? So, with my note, this is bloody hilarious. As soon as my note was read out, AFI/punk, like 12 or so people pointed directly at me, and I was just like, I didn't think it was that obvious? People figured me out straight the fuck away? That's insane. I'm like, okay then. It's that obvious that I'm punk. Fucking hell. Crazy. I just want to take it back a bit, okay? It's like just this thought of everybody trying to figure out who the note was from. It's a great way to, like, the staff, they have a good way of setting up this course, as it's only like 12 weeks until we are recorded in a band situation. They seem to know what they're doing, but pointing people out of who you think wrote the note, like what they are into music wise, but for like 12 or so people to point directly at me, I was trying to keep a straight face. I was just sitting there like, I'm not saying anything, trying to not give a huge smile. I was like, oh, keep my eyes down. Then I look up, 12 or so people fucking pointing at me. Everybody figured me out. Am I really that obvious? Wow. Oh well. It's mad. As much as all of the ukuleles were tuned, and there were a lot of ukuleles, I've never played one before until today. I was just doing my own thing, as like treating this ukulele as a 6-string guitar, but the tuning is completely different. The staff, let's just call them staff, they tuned up like 12 to 15 ukuleles. I would have liked one of those midnight blue ones, but I think they all had nylon strings, and I simply can't get away with nylon strings. Low battery, oh fucking well, that's nice, isn't it? Just swipe that off me phone screen. So yeah, they just didn't sound in tune, but I played along with it and kept in time, even though I was just doing my own riff things. Maybe the staff there picked up on I am secretly a guitarist. I wish I'd just let the staff know that I can't play guitar, but something was stopping me from, like in my own mind, from letting them know that I have played guitar in the past and I have been amazing, but I'm just completely out of practice these days. I'll let them know next week. I have to, really. That's the quickest way forward in the progression of this music college thing. Okay, I'll leave it there and get on with showing you what I recorded around Sunderland when I was looking for a public toilet and stuff. I've been. Next session, next week. This week we're just getting to grips with ukuleles, really. I just can't get away with nylon strings. get me on a guitar. Maybe next week. So we're basically, there's something like, I've got to keep my wits about us because, well, I'm basically vlogging, aren't I? In a place that I'm not too familiar with. So the amount of people there, about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something like 10 or 12 people basically, with a load of tutor type of people that work there, and it's good, not bad for the first of 12 sessions on this 12-week course. God, I'm getting really cold here. I'm just walking. I know where I'm supposed to be, but I'm just keep walking. Is that a bridge? Whoa! Just remembered a dream I had. I was here in a dream a few months ago. I'm going to have to investigate. By the way, sorry I didn't show you much more. God, shivering in the bloody cold now. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't show you more, like, in there. You wouldn't expect to record in a college, so don't expect any videos. Not for a while anyway, of what it's like in that recording studio. But it's been good. Now that I'm in Sunderland, I might as well take this adventure a bit further. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what's available in this area. And there's 2 girls over the road that are on this same course. So it's not only guys on, like men on this music course. Well, I don't know where to go. I don't want to go home yet. I don't know if it's a main road on that. Is that like a bridge? I don't know. So this is Park Lane. There's a more like towns into the town sort of area down this way, so I'll have a wonder if I'm not knocked out by killer pigeons. 2 of them just flew over there. But there's no electric scooter randomly placed here. Whatever. There's another one down there. They're just standing there like pieces of art. Earthworks, what's that about? It's suddenly getting really bright, I can't see properly. I hate being sensitive to light, but I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to find public toilets. I've used the internet for it. Well, not as a toilet. I mean to find public toilets, and it showed 1.1 mile. They're taking the piss. No pun intended. Well, all those clocks up there are wrong. Well, the one on the right might be correct. Is it about 1 o'clock? It's about that time anyway. I'm just walking all over the bloody place. And that's a green man, so I can cross. A bit of luck, I guess, for once. Hope you're enjoying this little wander around the streets of Sunderland while I'm bursting for a wee. I might go back to the bunker and just ask if they would mind me popping into their toilet again. As I'm now officially a member. I got some free stuff, by the way, but I'll show you when I'm back home. As much as I don't like to call it my home, it's been a temporary place to live for way too long now. I'm just waiting to hear about an available property from a certain housing organisation. Right, somewhere to pee. Hello again, YouTubers. I haven't been in a bar or a pub for quite a while. I can't remember the last time I was in a pub, but just got a little drink. So I've ended up staying in Sunderland for way longer than I expected to. I've had some extra time in Sunderland. Cheers. Gotta get this beard off. Can you hear the cure in the background? Didn't the radio DJ just say? In the background? Doesn't this table look really high? Cool table, eh? Two pool tables, actually. Nice temperature, even without ice. God, that door slams heavy, doesn't it? 39A bus goes to Pennywell, like I've just seen outside there. Hastings Hill, where the bloody hell is that? I think Pennywell. Quite a few people in my family live there. I really should give them a phone call someday, because I haven't seen them for so long. Anyway, storage is low. It showed not so long ago on this phone, so I need some more recording time. I don't want this video to be really long anyway. Guess what I caught? Google Street View car. Looks like I'm going to be on Google Maps. I finally caught the Google Street View car. Amazing. I like that sound. Attention please. You shit, I'm moving the whole table here. This is a pen I'll talk about later. So I know my limits. That was a double Jack and Coke. It cost £5.50 here at Yates or Yateses in Sunderland. So as I know my limits and I'm hungry, let's get me home. I've just discovered this. How do I zoom in? Oh, right. There's a really wonky road up there. I doubt you can make it out, but it's like, it goes like up and then whoop, and then further up there. It's like weird. station. Really? What? That way? There's quite a few stations in this area. That was a nice double Jack and Coke, by the way. Just chilling out. And then the Google car shows up. One of my uncles is, or at least was, on Google Maps with an airsoft gun. He's always refused to tell the truth that it was really him on Google Maps. He denies it. Well, to be honest, the last time I spoke to him about it was quite a few years ago, but I guess he still denies that it's him. Grr. Don't mind me, seagull. There's a duck there. And seagulls paddling around. This dude is still there. Don't go give me evos. Anybody familiar with that Vicky Pollard character? I've just got off the metro at Pelo, where I switch to go back to South Shields, like switch a metro. Something in my mind made me get off here, really. And I discovered this pathway, which I've seen in a dream. I can barely remember that dream, or rather nightmare, but as much as I've never been here before, I've seen it when I was asleep. I have the feeling that I shouldn't go down that way. Get off the road! You know, like that scene in Lord of the Rings, and Dave J. Giles mentioned it in one of his videos. I can't remember right now which one it was. Oh, it was the one about movies suck, I think that music video was called, or that song was called. Check out Dave J. Giles, just the letter J for his middle name. Yeah, it was Movies Suck. Okay. I know this has been a hell of a long video, and I'm just running from the really bright light of the screen of my laptop right now. Do you have to slam the door? This is to some dickhead other resident where I live. Slamming doors all the fucking time. So, the bunker recording studio where I've been, they have these pens. I'll show you the logo. There, if you can, well, hopefully you can make it out. And they have these things on the end, like a squidgy silicone kind of thing, so you can touch your phone and stuff. It works. Like, I thought that would up the brightness. No, that goes brighter to the left. Strange. I don't know if this would change what I'm actually recording, or just how I say it, but it definitely works. Whatever this thing is on the end of this pen, like the top of it, but it's just like a standard clicky pen. free to me from the recording studio, which I'm on this music course with. So next Thursday, I guess I will record going to Sunderland again. Thanks for watching. Should I do my usual ending or not? I guess so, just for old time's sake. And as usual, thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumb in, and goodbye for now. Peace out, YouTubers. You will see me in the next one.